Hey guys, I'm back. From by popular demand, I have been asked to do the Scions of the Warp booklet from Curse of the Wulfen. I am not a demons player. I'm not a chaos player. I'm strictly space wolves, and I'm not even big with allies or demonic conjuring in the sense of warp powers. But I, but alas, this came with the book, and since this came with the box, so meaning I am pretty much obligated to go over it. And although the artwork is pretty nice, it's like this is the Eye of Terror. And you have here is a blood letter holding I think some Eldar or Dark Eldar heads. So what we've got here. So basically, this book is a little different from the Sons of Rust booklet. Inside of here, you've got new demon powers, new tactical objectives, a few unit upgrades, and some new relics for each of the Chaos Gods. And you also have, I think I did say tactical objectives, but anyway. Alright, Scions of the Warp. Now it's kind of like with Sons of Rust. They upgraded some stuff. They added some stuff that they put in the Demonkin of Corn book. Like they put in the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, the Bloodthirster of Infinite Rage, and Wrath of Corn Bloodthirster data sheets. They replaced the Bloodthirster army list found in Codex Chaos Demons. Also included are 2 data sheets which contain rules for the Exalted Flamer of Tzeentch and Be'lakor, first of the Demon Princes. Now let's see. They call it the Armies of Unreason. Now you have the rules for the demonic incursion. This is the special force organization. A demonic incursion allows you to represent a typical structure of a Chaos Demons army on the Warhammer 4000 battlefield. Whether you wish to represent a full-scale demonic invasion or a more localized warp breach, the choices below offer a great way to pick your army. Now, here are the restrictions. This detachment must include at least 1 core choice and 1 auxiliary choice. It may include up to 4 command choices and any number of additional core or auxiliary choices in any combination. Only the data sheets listed here can be included in this detachment. Now, the command benefits. Demonic Corruption. Objective markers controlled by units from this detachment must count as control for the rest of the game, even if the controlling player has no units within 3 inches of them. This effect lasts until an enemy scoring unit cleanses the objective by controlling it. Unearthly Power. When rolling on the Warp Storm table, see Codex Chaos Demons, you can choose to add or subtract 1 from the result. Not bad. It basically what happens is that, well, technically I'm not sure. The Warp Unleashed. You can choose to reroll any demonic instability tests for units from this detachment. Meaning, if I remember correctly, demonic instability is if the unit is sent back to the warp, or they sent back to the warp and removed from play. So they might have to be summoned again. Alright, so here are the formations. You have 4 types of core choices. You have 2 types of command choices. And you have 6. No, wait, that's not right. 7 auxiliary choices. Now, the first one, now, I'm just going to say the names here, and we'll get into some of this stuff later on. You have the Murder Horde. You have the Warp Flame Host, the Flare Troop, and the Tally Band. Wait, the guys at the store, they just laughed. They cracked up at this one. Now you have a demon. Now you have to choose one of the following for the Demon Lord. Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, Bloodthirster of Incessant Rage, Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster, Scarbrand, Kairos Fate Weaver, Kugath Plaguefather, Lord of Change, Great Unclean One, Keeper of Secrets, Be'lakor, or Standard Demon Prince. You have the Infernal Tetrad, which is 4 Demon Princes. You have the Gore Thunder Battery. This is the auxiliaries. The Gore Thunder Battery is an auxiliary choice. Burning Sky Host, the Rot Swarm, the Grand Cavalcade, the Forge Host, Demon Flock, and the Hunter of Khorne, which is Karanak. Now, I haven't gone so deep into this. It's like I've only skimmed a few pages. I don't know much of these guys. I think no. All right. So, starting off, we have the Bloodthirster. These are the new data sheets. The Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, 250 points. Weapon skill 10, ballistic skill 10, strength 6, toughness 6, wounds 5, initiative 9, attack 6, leadership 9 with a 3-up armor save. He's a flying monstrous creature and a character. His special rules are Demon of Khorne, Demonic Instability, and Deep Strike. His demonic gifts: Lash of Khorne, which is a 12-inch strength 6 AP2 assault 1. The Axe of Khorne, which is a strength user AP2 decapitating melee weapon. Decapitating Blow, specialist weapon. Decapitating Blow, any to wound roll of a 6 with this weapon has the instant death special rule. It can take 50 points of demonic rewards. Meaning it can take lesser rewards, greater rewards, or exalted rewards. That's not bad. I mean, I don't have the Chaos Codex with me, so or I don't have it. Well, I never bought it. The Bloodthirster of Incessant Rage, 275 points. Same as the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, except it has Rage, and its Great Axe of Khorne has a Strength D AP2 melee, and it's colossal, meaning that a model with this special weapon piles in and fights at initiative step 1. Why can't they just say that it's unwieldy? Meaning that, well, technically yes, monstrous creatures can fight with unwieldy weapons as if they were wieldy. Options: lesser rewards, greater rewards, and exalted rewards. 50 points each. 50 points for up to 50 points of them. Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster, 300 points. He has same stat line as the other two. Flying monstrous creature. Actually, all the Bloodthirsters are flying monstrous creatures. This one has Adamantium Will, Demon of Khorne, Demonic Instability, Deep Strike, Hatred, Characters. course, the lesser, greater, and exalted rewards, 50 points of them. Axe of Corn, Hellfire. It can breathe fire. It's a Flamer, Strength 5, AP 4, Assault 1, Soul Blaze. It has a Blood Flail. It's strength. It has two options. It has a ranged option. It has a close range option. Strength 7 at 12 inches. Strength 7, AP 2, Assault D3. Strength in melee. It's a Strength User, AP 2, Melee Specialist Weapon. Not bad. Now we have the greatest warrior, the greatest bloodthirster that Khorne has ever had. Skarbrand, the Exalted One. He's 225 points. Weapon skill 10, ballistic skill 10, strength 6, toughness 6, 5 wounds, initiative 10, attacks 6, leadership 9, with a 3+ armor save. He's a monstrous creature, meaning he can't fly, after what Khorne did by tossing him across the entire universe, across the entire galaxy and after hitting planet after planet, his wings were ripped. Bellow of Endless Fury is a Strength 5, no AP, Assault 1 attack. Rage Embodied. Skarbrand and all units, friend or foe, within 12 inches of him have the Rage and Hatred special rules. Interesting. I find that really, really cool. Hellforged Artifacts. He is equipped with 2 axes. Slaughter and Carnage. Slaughter is a Strength User, AP 2, Melee Fleshbane rule, meaning he wounds on it too. He always wounds on 2s, I think. Carnage, which is a Strength AP 2, Strength User, AP 2, Melee Armor Bane, meaning he can destroy. This guy can munch his way through vehicles unless you can shoot him outright. The Exalted Flamer of Tzeentch is 50 points. Weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, strength 4, toughness 4, 3 wounds, initiative 4, attacks 3, leadership 7. It is a infantry. It is a demonic demon of Tzeentch, demonic instability, deep strike, instant independent character, and a warp flame, and has warp flame. Blue Fire of Tzeentch, Pink Fire of Tzeentch are its demonic gifts. The Blue Fire of Tzeentch is 18 inches, strength 9, AP 2, heavy D3, warp flame. Pink Fire of Tzeentch is a template weapon. Strength 5, AP 3, heavy 1, torrent, warp flame. It says here, for warp flame, at the end of each phase, any unit that suffered 1 or more unsaved wounds during the phase from which an attack with a special rule, or from an attack made by a model with this special rule, must take a toughness test. If the test has failed, the unit immediately suffers D3 wounds with no armor or cover saves allowed. If the test is passed, all models in the unit gain the Feel No Pain 6-up special rule for the rest of the game. Any models in the unit that already have the Feel No Pain special rule instead gain +1 to all Feel No Pain rolls for the rest of the game. Chaos, it has this little thing that says, chaos is fickle. So basically, if you use your warp flame on a unit of, let's say, Thunderwolf cavalry, if they pass their toughness test, which they have a toughness of a 5, which is a toughness of a 5, meaning that, okay, they get 6-up Feel No Pain, and if the flamer hits them again, and they get that special rule, and they pass their toughness test again, they get a 6-up they get 5-up feel no pain, meaning that you have to be careful when playing this. You would only play the Exalted Flame of Tzeentch if you're going up against something with a weak toughness. Be'lakor, the Dark Master, 350 points. Weapon skill 9, ballistic skill 5, strength 6, toughness 5, wounds 4, initiative 8, attacks 5, leadership 10. Flying monsters creature. And he has the Warlord trait, Herald of Doom. He's a demon, eternal warrior, fearless. He's a level 3 psyker. Shadow form. Be'lakor has a 4-up impulse save and shrouded. Lord of Torment. If any model unit fails a morale check, Be'lakor generates an additional D3 warp charge points in his next psychic phase. Be'lakor knows all the powers from the telepathy discipline. And he has his artifact, his Hellforged artifact is the Blade of Shadows, which is strength +1, AP 2. It's a melee, armor bane, flesh bane, mastercrafted, and special weapon. That's pretty badass. I have to admit, that's pretty nasty. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop here. I'm going to make a part 2 of this that covers the formations and maybe the artifacts and the disciplines. It might result in a part 3. So I'll see you around. Hope you demon players are satisfied, partially, if any. Have a good day.